Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. I'm super excited to be back with you today as we create some inspirational glass tumblers. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here, whether you're watching us live right now or later on the replay. And I always look forward to seeing your city and state. So let us know where you're tuning in from. You can drop that in the comments right now. And finally, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you comment the word new. And after this live is over, guess what? I'll go back and I will invite you to become a part of our faith family. So how are y'all doing today? Happy Saturday to everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful, blessed day. I know for me, it ended up being a full day of preparations, getting things ready for both today and tomorrow, and also working on some custom orders that I had come in. And I'm just so thrilled and so thankful for each and every one of you for your support. And I'm truly thankful for yet another day that we are here to see it in person. So let's see who is tuning in. I can't wait. Awesome. Look at there. There's my mom. Hey, Mom, how are you? I see Donzel has already made it. Hey, Donzel, how are you? Oh, and there's Michelle. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? So y'all come on in, get settled, sit back, relax. We're going to have another amazing live, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our last few lives together ever since July. Remember, we finished our Christmas in July series, and for the month of August, we have been working, creating, and preparing for my upcoming fall vendor event. So I'm excited to take you all along for that journey. And we're going to create something else beautiful today. And guess what, y'all? I have my 40-ounce tumbler back again today. I don't know if you all were here last time, but I added the 40-ounce tumblers to the shop recently. And this is mine. And yes, I was telling my mom I've got to catch up on my water for today. I've been kind of drinking some other things, still good, healthy things. And I'll tell you all about that a little bit later. But yeah, so I have my water here so I can stay hydrated. What about you all? And it is oh so good too. So I hope you all are doing well. And if you saw the video title or description, we're going to create today something that can still be for fall, but I want it to move to a little bit of every day and something that's going to be inspirational. And so I love my scriptures. I love reading my Bible daily. And so we haven't made one of these in a while, and I thought we could add this to the shop. So I've already prepared the design, and I prepared a few other things so that in between, while we're waiting on it to finish making and setting up, we're going to create some other things too. But let me go ahead and cut our first design. So think of today as our inspirational scripture Bible verse day. Oh no, Michelle, I hope you feel better. Oh yes, Michelle, thank you for reminding me. If y'all were here, remember Michelle purchased our fall garden flag, the one that said Hello Autumn. And she purchased one of the bows, y'all, and she received it. She says she can't wait to put it out. I am so excited. Thank you for reminding me of that, Michelle. And I'm so happy you love them both, okay? All right. And yes, Mom, this is lemon water too. So Mom says she's drinking her lemon water. It's so good. So if you need a nice tumbler, let me know and I can add that link to the comments. This is all I drink out of all the time now. It's so easy. I fill it up. It's 40 ounces. And I try to do 2 of those. And I get my water in for the day. And I'm getting well over what I normally would drink. And it's fun. I don't know if it's because it's a tumbler that I made or it's a tumbler featuring my favorite color. I don't know. But a combination of all of that is helping me get my water in, y'all. All right. So let me show you our design and I'll read you the scripture. So today it's Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. That is our scripture focus for this beautiful tumbler. And I chose this one because I love the absolute beautiful flower design. So it's going to remind us of some fall in our flowers. Hey, Aunt Flo, how are you? Donzel says he likes drinking flavored water in his tumbler. I love that, Donzel. Yep, makes it super easy, right? All right, so let me straighten this up a little bit. Not that it's really going to matter because this design is going to be super simple to place on our tumbler. And I only had 2 tumblers left, so I think we'll make one now. And then I have more of my tumblers coming. So if y'all place orders and you decide you want one of those, go ahead and place your order and I will definitely get that created for you. I'll drop the link for this one in just a minute, okay? All right, so here is our tumbler. Let me go ahead and take the lid off. I prefer the ones that are like the plastic lid. You can get these with the bamboo lid, but I have read, just doing research, that those are harder to clean. When that bamboo gets wet, then you have to worry about the mold possibly and all that, and the moisture. So I just purchased these, y'all. So if you order one, it's going to have this clear lid. And then depending upon the straws, they send me, one time they sent me the glass straws. They were clear. These are plastic. I think they're both fine. So you'll get your straw. And then here is your glass tumbler. So I have all kinds of tumblers. You've seen my 40-ounce tumblers. We have 20-ounce tumblers. I didn't bring those into the studio, but if you want to see one, I'll be glad to grab it. You've seen my 11-ounce mugs. And then now today, this is a 16-ounce glass tumbler. So again, lots of ways to help you drink your favorite beverages. And I love this one because it's frosted. Sometimes you may not want it truly to be clear or transparent. So this is a way that you can have a little bit of a not transparent look. I couldn't think of the word I wanted to say, but it just kind of gives you like a slight background, but not truly. You can still see what's in it, but not clearly see, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm doing well, Auntie. Thank you. All right. And let's see. I really don't need to trim this, but I am going to trim it just so I have exactly what I need. So what do y'all think about all of those tumblers that I mentioned and the mugs? So we have lots of sizes for you to choose from. And I was even thinking just now, I know our students this year, they have to bring clear water bottles. So even something like this, clear, would be great. Okay. All right. So let's get our design ready. And before I do that, let me go ahead and clean this off. Yay, Mom said she loves them. Thanks, Mom. There really should not be anything on it since it was in that plastic, y'all, but I just always like to do that. Let's get some tape ready. This one is gorgeous. It has some beautiful colors. In the flowers, you have the scripture verse. All right, and then I'm just going to make sure I have it on the way that I want it. This one's super easy to apply. And with that tape right there. You love them all too, Donzel? Yeah. Miss Donzel, what size is your current tumbler that you're using? I think most people drink out of anywhere from like 16 to 20. And I think some of the Stanley tumblers I've seen are 30 ounces. I love this 40. And no, I will put my ice in it in the daytime. Do you know that ice is still in there at night? And I am using my ice mold. Flo, have you used yours yet? Because I love it. All right, y'all, that's all I'm going to do. I just added really some tape here. I added one piece here in the beginning when I wanted to hold it, but I don't really need it. I'm going to remove that little piece. Tape. Okay. And then now let's go ahead and shrink wrap it. And we're going to go into Studio 2 for our next step. Okay, so we're going to shrink wrap it. And I may take those other designs with us while we're waiting for it to heat up. It shouldn't take long. Let's see, hopefully this is the right size. I just grabbed one. This is the size I usually use for my 20 ounces. See if it's going to go fine. I don't even how large it is. I was asking you if you used your ice mold yet. Ooh, yay, I made it fit, y'all. Good, because I was like, surely this size works. All right, so there we go. Hey, Sister Julia, how are you? All right, so let me get my glass cutting board so we can protect our surface here. Let's go ahead and heat this up, and then we'll switch and go ahead and start preheating everything, okay? This part is fun, y'all. I love doing this. You have to be careful, though, because it is hot. I mean, it did that so fast. Did y'all see that? All right, y'all. I think that's good. So that went so fast. Okay, not yet. You need to use it, Aunt Flo. You're going to love it. I use mine every day. All right, let's see. Donzil says they're actually clear and steel bottles, 32 ounce for the steel, 20 for the clear. Gotcha. Okay. All right, so now that we have it all sealed, we're going to switch and let's go ahead and get this ready to go in the oven. It won't take it long to heat up, so while we're there, we can prep for our next designs. Okay, so I'm going to take these and let's get started. So if y'all have any questions while we're doing this, go ahead and leave your questions and I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all keep chatting. Y'all, we are back. So let me know you can still hear me and see me okay. And I'm going to go ahead and get our oven turned on. I think I have it already set for the right settings. So let me go ahead and turn that on. And it is heating up right now. This one, we're going to let it bake for about 9 minutes. Okay, so let's prep for a few more things while we're waiting for that. So I thought we could make a few more of our inspirational bookmarks. Are y'all still there? And I left my water, so hopefully I won't get thirsty while I'm away from y'all in the other studio. All right, so let's cut these apart. These are some scripture bookmarks. I've carried these before and I needed to replenish because we sold a lot of these last year. So let's see. This one says Psalms 56:3. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. All right, Donzel says he can hear me. Good. Thank you, Donzel. All right, so there's the first one. And then this one says, God is our refuge, strength, a very present help in trouble. And y'all, I'm reading this backwards. So I'm so thankful I know the scripture. And it is Psalm 46. And I believe it says verse 1 right there. Okay, so let's also prep for these two. I found a couple of other bookmarks that we're going to finish. These are some left over, y'all, from last year. Let me come close so y'all can see them to see what they look like. This one says you are loved with an everlasting love. Look at that. And that scripture was Jeremiah 31:3. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. John 14:27. I hope y'all can see those gorgeous colors. And then trust in the Lord with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. So those were some that we already had made. So that's what our bookmarks are going to look like. They are metal. They're going to be really nice. All right. Then I have a couple that I need to put some of the little tassels on. So let's take out 2 bookmarks. We'll put these together when we get back to Studio 1, okay? Thank you, Donzel. All right, this has a clear plastic film over it, but I did not bring my weeding tool. I probably, let's see if I can just pull it off, because if not, we can pull it off after. Let's just pull it off after. So I'm going to go ahead and just get these lined up on our design here. Just like so. I did remember to grab the tape, so I'm glad I did that. All right, we still have a little bit more time with our oven, so this is good. So what are y'all doing right now? Everyone having a good day? All right, so there's our first one. Here's our second one. And then we might do a little car coaster that we can put in the car to go with our tumbler. So let's see. After we do this, we'll see. All right, so both of those are done. I grabbed some car coasters. So let's see. I'm just going to pull out one for right now. This one is something actually my aunt gave me, Aunt Flo. And this one says, I am God's masterpiece. Ephesians 2:10. So let's see if I printed it the right size. If not, we'll save it. We'll do it. Oh, yeah, I think that's good. All right, so I just need another little piece of paper. So we'll take this when we go back, y'all, because I didn't bring all my paper. back here. Let me see if I can tape this one first. Do you remember that, Aunt Flo? All right, and it's going to be beeping in a second for me. So I'm just holding it up. I'm kind of using the light so I can see. All right, that one had a little bit of overage, so I can tape on it. Okay, that sounds good, Donzel. That's always a good day, right? All right, y'all, it's beeping. Let's get it in. All right, so we'll be back in 9 minutes. I didn't bring my phone to set a timer, so let's see what time it is. I'm going to look at my watch. It's about 6:04. All right, so while that's heating up, let's head back to Studio One. We're going to gather everything. We're going to make these bookmarks while we're waiting, okay? So y'all keep tuning in. Aunt Flo, you're so funny. I was asking if you remembered the I Am God's Masterpiece graphic design you gave me. You remember you handed me that? And I made a shirt out of it. Let me know, okay? All right, I'll be right back. Flo, do you have your earbuds in as you're walking around? All right, so we're going to do the bookmarks first. And I think I have it set on the right setting. I also found a couple more bookmarks that I need to make. So we're going to do those now too. So here are our 2 scripture bookmarks right here. Yay, you remembered. Okay. All right, let's get an extra piece of paper. And I'm going to go ahead and make these, y'all, as well. They're actually from winter time, like Christmas and winter. All right, let's change our time. We need a minute for these. All right, y'all, here we go. A little bit more pressure there. What do y'all think about all this? Is that pretty cool? That we can multitask like this and get a lot of things done. All right, and then let's get another little piece of paper. I'm gonna borrow this little piece that I've been using. Y'all, I believe in recycling and reusing my paper. All right, so let's see. So let's grab another one of those coasters. And I think I can just go ahead and toss this bottle. Put that in the trash. Wow, y'all, that was fast. Oh, yeah, that was really fast. Okay. Let's get our cooling mat. So it'll have a space to cool. Just like that. Okay. And then let's prepare our last coaster. we'll get those ready to go. Turn it down just a little bit. And I think we have 4 minutes on our tumbler, right? Y'all keeping up with the time too? So 4 minutes. Okay. Got my fan going, y'all. So when I work with this heat press and sublimation, I always want to make sure I have great ventilation. So let's tape it right here. Hubby's outside cutting the grass again. He wanted to go ahead and touch it up from this week of rain. Thankfully, it didn't grow a lot, but probably by the end of the weekend it would show. So he's doing that. All right, so we have these two. Thank you. I need to redo them. That's on my list too. All right, so I have these ready. Let's get my bottom sheet back first while that's still cooling off. Okay. Too hot for cutting the grass on club. I think it's actually cooled off. Let me see what it is right now. Did see it. Thankfully, it's like an overcast right now. Thought I had the weather right here, but it's not pulling up. So there's no sun, at least, and it's really not hot. Thank goodness. You know, I wouldn't go out there myself. All right, so these were the two left from last time, so we might do those. We'll see. I'm going to put them over here right now. We have 1 minute on our tumbler. Our card coasters are done. Look at there. That was fast. All right, so let's go back to Studio 2. Let's do that. So we'll be there to get that tumbler, and I will meet you all there, okay? We made it back, y'all, just in time. It says 40 seconds. We did it. All right, so 40 seconds on the clock. So let me get my glove. Y'all know it's going to be hot, so let's put my glove on. I guess I can use my right hand. I always do the left hand for some reason. It makes me feel like it's a left hand glove, but it goes either way. So we're going to take this out of the oven, which is right here. I don't know if you hear it beeping. I'm reaching in, grabbing it. So there it is, y'all. It's hot. And I'm just going to put it on my cooling rack that I have right here. And let's go ahead and turn this off. And I like to unplug mine just to ensure that I'm not using additional electricity and that it doesn't turn on accidentally should we have a power outage and the lights go out and come back on. All right, so that is cooling. We can, yeah, no, look, I remember Dunzel that time. We can take this back with us so we can keep working, okay? All right, so yeah, I had to bring it this time. I was like, I'm not going to be without it this time. All right, see you back. All right, we're here. How did I do? All right, so let's see. Let's get some tassels going. Our bookmarks have cooled off, which is good. Everything else that's cooling, I brought everything right here, y'all. Everything else is right there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and peel off first. Remember I told you I had those from Christmas time that I wanted to do and I hadn't done them yet? So let me peel these first. And I did not peel off that coating, so it's literally peeling off now. So if you need some bookmarks around Christmas time, or even now if you're thinking ahead, look what we have. Oh my goodness, look at there. Look at that snowman. I found that on my shelf. I was like, oh, I forgot to put those in the oven. Let's do it. Or put them in the heat press. Ooh, this one's another snowman. And I really prefer doing it this way, y'all. Remember I told you I didn't have my weeding tool? So guess what? I didn't even weed these, and it just comes right off when you press it. So that one's a snowman that says Merry Christmas. All right, now for the two we did today. Yep. See how it just comes off? That little plastic layer peels right off. Only difference is I can't reuse my paper, but that's okay. It's just a sheet of copy paper. All right, our first bookmark, When I Am Afraid, I Put My Trust in You. Y'all, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So we'll put our tassel on that one. Okay, and then this one, God is our refuge, strength, a very present help in trouble. Right there. So let's add tassels to those. And I think we can just pick some color that match. So definitely we can pull blue. Let's use this one first. We can pull any of the blues to go here in this one. And then let's use our yellow gold over here for that one. And then let's see what the others had. Two more. Do yellow here and blue. Okay, that uses all of that up. What y'all think about that? All right, so for the two today, just going to add our tassel, just like so. And look at there, y'all. Bookmark is done. Look at that beautiful blue. And I was reading a book for work, and I was thinking, gosh, I need a bookmark. I didn't have any bookmarks at work, so I may need a bookmark like this. I love it. So there's our first bookmarker, and we added that beautiful blue, like a powder blue tassel to it. It coordinates very nicely. Okay, so there's our first one. I'll add that to the stack over here now. And then we're going to add like this yellow gold to our second one. And look there. So there's the tassel. Look at there. All right, and then since I pulled out the blue, while we're letting that cool off, these are actually the same. Okay, so same scripture, but a different color bookmark. So now I have a complete set, and you can grab these individually. So let me grab the link in case anyone wants to check these out. It's already online. Hello, Marta is here from YouTube. How are you today? So happy to see you. We're making some bookmarks, and they are turning out beautifully. I have to hold them up again just to show you one of them. All right, if you want to check out those bookmarks, here they are. I'm going to grab the link. Thank you, Aunt Flo. So these are the two we just created. And we'll put the tassel kind of in the front so you can see it. So they're Bible verse bookmarks. So you'll have to definitely go back to the beginning of this live. You can see how I made them, okay? All right, so that's those. I'm going to save our Christmas bookmarks for later, but if you need some Christmas bookmarks, y'all, here they are. I will be adding the tassels to those as well. Now let's check out our coasters. We're going to go ahead and get those packaged up and ready to go. I'm trying to do that as I work, so it's not having to be done after the fact, y'all. I'm just trying to stay on top of the things. Okay. So let's go ahead and get it labeled. We'll do that real fast, and then we'll see how they turned out. So this one, remember, my aunt found the design and shared it with me. These are not listed on the website, but if you are interested in them, you can absolutely comment the words sold followed by car coasters. Okay? And that's if you want them before I get them listed. Thanks, Donzel. All right. So we're getting our car coasters ready to be packaged. So I'm just doing all of that before we reveal what they look like. Hopefully they turned out the way I'm hoping they did. I feel like I did this smaller last time. So let me trim this down just a little, y'all. There we go. I also wanted to show you another 40-ounce tumbler. It was in studio too, so I'll have to go get it. Y'all remind me if I forget, okay? Usually I do pretty good remembering. So just help me. All right, so here's our first one. And keep using that same paper over and over. It makes it so easy. All right, and here is our second one. So I'll hold this up. All right, let's see if y'all can see it. Can you see it? So it says, I am God's masterpiece. Let me turn it like that so y'all can see. Isn't that beautiful? So these will be coasters for your car. So you can drop this down in your car, and then this would go right on top of it. Isn't that neat? And then let's go ahead and get it packaged. Just like so. No, I hadn't planned to do that. That just happened like right before I was going live. I was like, ooh, we can make some coasters. Ooh, we can use this design. And it ties right in with our theme for today's live, which is all about Bible verses. All right, y'all, look at there. So look, I'm all set, ready to go. So if you decide you want these, you can go ahead and comment sold card coasters, and I will send you an invoice. I'll message you after the live, and these will be yours. All right, are y'all ready? The moment we've been waiting for, our last and final design, which is the whole purpose for our live today. We started with this glass tumbler. And remember, our scripture is Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. So let's go ahead and start opening it up. I learned last time that sometimes the shrink wrap will be very crinkly, but not so bad today. It's doing pretty good. Mom gave us a drum roll. All right, that came out pretty good, y'all. Not bad. Now I can get my weeding tool. I think what I will do, because I have extra weeding tools, I'm going to do it right now. I'm thinking about it. This one's going to live in Studio 2. So I have one there next time. All right, that came off really easy. Ooh, y'all, look at there. Let's get our lid, put our lid back on. And look at our glass tumbler. And before I even reveal it like that, hang on. I'm going to make it easy. Let me make it easy for myself. This is going to help me make it easy. Y'all ready? So look, let's zoom in. Look at our tumbler, y'all. And this is a frosted glass tumbler. So while I clean up, y'all take a look at it. What do you think? Slide that out of the way. So let me grab the link while you're looking at that. Here is the link for this one. And notice how you can still see through it. And that's the whole point of these glass tumblers. Thanks, Donzel. He says 10 out of 10. I love it. So with the glass tumblers, you can still enjoy your beautiful design, but you see what you're drinking. However, this one is frosted, so remember, it's not going to completely show, okay, your drink, because it does have like a little tint to it, and it's called frosted. All right, if you love that one, the link is in the comments. Thank you, Marta. While that's spinning, y'all, let me go grab the other 40-ounce tumbler that I just added to the shop so y'all can see that. So keep enjoying it, and I'll be right back, okay? All right, I had several things I wanted to show y'all, so I grabbed them all. So if you like that scripture, see if I can put something down first. Remember, I mentioned earlier, take the lid off. I also have this scripture. So if you're interested in this one, it is also available on the website. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Okay. And then probably one of our favorite scriptures of all time, this one. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So we have those already on the website as well. So I just wanted to give you some options for those, okay? All right, I'm going to take this off for just a second. What do y'all think about those? So finally, I want to show you my latest tumbler. This is a 40-ounce that I just made yesterday. And so many of you love the custom tumbler that I made. Thank y'all for that love. Yes, nice for Christmas, wouldn't it, Aunt Flo? And nice for Christmas gifts. So you ready for it? Here we go. Look at there, y'all. We have pink glitter leopard print. Look at that. So that is our latest 40-ounce tumbler that we just added to the shop. And don't forget, you can also purchase a customized nameplate and add your name to the top of it, just like I've done on mine. So yay. Oh, and guess what? We also have the matching car coasters. So if you want the car coasters to go with the tumbler, guess what? You have it. There it is. Oh, wow. Thanks, Donzel. Donzel says, beautiful leopard print tumbler. Thank you. Thank you. So those are some things I added yesterday. I don't think I listed these, though. I need to list these. So if you like these, you can comment sold leopard print coasters, and I'll get that ready to go for you. So lots of great things, right? So what do y'all think about all of those gorgeous beauties? I think we did good today, didn't we? So let's just recap. So our focal creation for today is this one. And then I wanted to remind you that we also have other glass tumblers. Have some for fall too. You can check the website for those. And then don't forget, we have the I Am a Masterpiece car coasters. And we have the matching coasters for our tumbler. I think I'm going to slide everything down just a little here. So we have enough room to showcase everything. There we go. Let's do it like that. So car coasters, glass tumblers, and then this was our latest 40-ounce tumbler. And if that's something you're interested in, let me grab that link. Yes, ma'am. I love it. Aunt Flo said, will I have these at the festival? Yes, ma'am. And that's what we've been working super hard for. And I figured, you know what? I'll bring y'all along for the journey. So yes, we are getting ready for the 42nd annual Sweet Potato Festival. And that is coming up for us Saturday, October the 11th. And I look forward to those who are local to the area coming out and joining us in person. And I love meeting you all. It's one thing to see you online, but having an opportunity to see you and meet you in person, and you get to see my beautiful creations. Sometimes these pictures and lives don't do justice, so seeing it in person also helps us. Okay. All right. Thank you, Donzel. I added the link for this tumbler to the comments. And then if there's a link for anything else that you need, just reach out and let me know. Oh, and I forgot, y'all. Hold on. And we made our bookmarks. How can I forget? There we go. There we go. Look at there. So tonight, wow, we did all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, y'all. That's all I have. What questions do you have for me before we head out? I'm going to get a sip of water out of my tumbler now because it's hot in here. That heat press heats up the room, so I have my fan going. 2 fans going, actually. So what questions do you all have before we head out for today? I thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of you. And I am so blessed and thankful that you all stopped by. Don't forget, if you are local to the Sherrall area, I also have my items now in Praise and Faith Gospel Shop, located 920 Chesterfield Highway. And you can shop some of my latest products right there in person and say hello to my beautiful parents. So I will be switching things out and restocking soon because fall is upon us. So stay tuned because some of the creations that I'm making right now will be in their store. So that's Sherrall, South Carolina. And then I want to also remind you, we go live every Tuesday and Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I look forward to having you back on my page or my channel. If you're new, make sure you are following us. And I'm always telling you to follow me over on YouTube. That way, when a video disappears on Facebook, you don't have to worry about it. So let me add that to the comments. If you're on Facebook, I'm going to make it easy for you. You can just comment exclamation YouTube, no spaces, and it will send you the direct link. And then, of course, if you're on YouTube, you can just exit out of this video, click that subscribe button. That way you always know when I go live, and there's a notification bell you can turn on to make sure you have those live notifications. So I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you for that, Marta. And I hope you have a nice weekend as well. Okay, anything else before we head out? Give us a couple more moments. And I have 30 minutes before my mom's live, so I can go relax a little bit. That'll be the first time today. I'm just going to make myself take a break. All right. I don't see anything else, so don't forget to go out and find something good, because when you do, you know you have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. We can do it, y'all. Have an amazing rest of your day and night. a great start to your week ahead, and I'll see you back on Tuesday for our next exciting live. I love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.